Are these the best sandwiches in Liverpool? Well, I certainly like them, and the chef definitely thinks so. So this is Big Sandwich Club on Commerce Way, just off Upper Parliament Street near the Smithdown Road end. I brought Dan along this time because I haven't seen him for a while. Looks happy, doesn't he? They got a 5 out of 5 food hygiene rating, and the venue is great for takeaways, but you can also sit in with this very welcoming seating area. Here is the menu, so you can see what's on offer. Pause it if you need to. Now, this place has got an open kitchen, which I'm always a big fan of for any food outlet. Now, I know what you're thinking, Mark, what about the food? Well, this was the first sandwich that the chef brought out. It was the Italian deli stack, and doesn't it look good? But wait, we're getting ahead of ourselves here. Drinks. I got myself a water, as always. I like to be healthy. And for Dan, well, you'll find out what he got in a sec. Now back to the first sandwich. Very chunky, looked a bit messy, and let me tell you, it was. But you can't expect anything less from a sandwich this big. It was on focaccia bread and the sauce tasted really nice. Was it good? It was boss. Now, as expected, it was a bit messy, but that's fine. Dan to the rescue with the napkins. I'll have some of those. Cheers, lad. Dan tried to be smart and kept the wrapper on, but as you can see, still a bit messy, and that's before he'd even had a bite. But what did he think? Well, he took a big chunk out, and as you know, when Dan starts shaking his finger at something, you know it's good. And that wrapper didn't help. He got more on his face than I did, but that's all part of the fun. Now, we washed that down with this fully organic Karma Cola, so if you're after a sweet treat without the nasty stuff in, this is a good option. But what did Dan think?
It tastes good, you know.
So next up was a grilled cheese sandwich with tomato soup. Now, because we were sharing it, first things first, get it cut open with this wooden knife. I did alright, didn't I? I got straight in and dipped it in the tomato sauce. Now, was it any good? Of course it was. Got a thumbs up from me. Time for Dan's turn, and he dipped it straight into the soup, gave it a big bite. But what did he reckon? Well, he liked it and gave it the nod of approval. Now, I got tucked into more of this tomato soup because it was super creamy and rich, just how I like it. I reckon you'd struggle to find a better tomato soup. Bosh. Now for the next sandwich, and bear in mind everything we're trying in this video is brand new to the menu. This is the meatball sub, and the chef loves it, and I know why. Even off the first bite I could tell. Really good quality meatballs, stretchy cheese and truffle mayo as well. This is definitely my favourite, I think. Now, because I said the meatballs were top quality, Dan wanted to take one off and just try it on his own. But did he like it? He was a big fan. He liked it. Now this has got ricotta on and mozzarella, hence why it's so stretchy. Good lad. Another messy one for Dan, now dropping meatballs everywhere. Now, we had this bright idea that we'd make our own sandwich, so we got ourselves into the kitchen. Now, because there's a lot involved, Dan wanted to do it right. So apron on, pull those sleeves up, and then put the gloves on too, just to be safe. Now, we didn't waste any time, straight to work, power button on. My turn, and I put the sandwich in the panini press, pulled it down, because that's what you're meant to do, pushed it, maybe a bit too hard, but I think I did a good job. This was the Cubano, which is Mojo roasted pork, Swiss cheese, American mustard, honey roast ham, and dill pickles. Any good? Yeah, I liked it. I'd get it again. What was Dan's verdict? Well, he had a little bite, and he said, you know what? That's good, that. I like it. So overall, Big Sandwich Club lived up to its name of doing really good quality sandwiches. And the ones that I've had in the past have also been boss, so guys, get yourself there.